Hey guys, welcome back for today's video. In the last unboxing video, I told you guys that there wouldn't be comics coming in anytime soon. That was a mistake. I got 3 packages today, actually 4, but that's a Transformer which will get its own separate video. I got 1 package from a guy I know from Facebook, and he sent me a couple of comics which he had lying around for me, and couple of comics for other person as well. This one I've been waiting for quite some time. I made a sort of an ad video for a friend of mine, also from Facebook, who made his own comic, who wrote his own comic. And that was a Kickstarter project, and it had a long time. It took quite some time for it to come in. And this is it. But judging from the package, I'm expecting it to not be the full order I placed, because there's supposed to be a hardcover inside as well, and I think these are only the comics, so we're gonna sort that out. And this one I forgot about, which is odd because there's pretty cool comics inside this one. It's a lot which I got from an auction site, and I specifically wanted 1 comic, but it had some other cool comics in there as well. And it came in fine. This is just where I took the label off with the address and whatnot. It came in a nice shape. So yeah, we got 3 unboxings to do. Let me just start off with this one. Let me see if this will open like this. I honestly don't really remember which comics I ordered with Jan Martijn. That's the guy who made this package. I'm not sure which comics are supposed to be inside, but he always does his administration properly, so they should all be in there. Let's just see if I can even open the box. He uses quite a lot of tape, which is fine. There we go. Let me just carefully cut these open. So these are for me, and these are for another guy. Stijn, deze zijn voor jou. Komen op je stapeltje. And I think there's about 5 or 6 comics inside this package. I guess I should open it here. Seems like the easiest way to do it. So these comics are, oh, there's like four comics inside. Oh right, yeah, the Novas. Okay, so he offered the complete series of this Nova series, and he preferred to sell it in a complete set. Of course, I only needed a couple of more issues, so I told him, well, if no one claims them, then I'm interested in these 3 numbers, which completes the series for me, so that's very cool. And then we have a separate issue of Wolverine Weapon X, issue number 7. So these are the 4 comics from Jan Martijn. Jan Martijn, dankjewel. Ik ben er blij mee. Then we have Septem, which is an independent publishing. Oh, sorry about the camera. And I think there's a Starling inside as well, and there's supposed to be a variant of Septem in there. And I also ordered a hardcover, so let's just see what's inside here. Sorry for waiting, a card with a promo discount code, and we got a, what do you call them? Put them inside the box if you don't read it in one go. I don't know what you call them in English actually. But one from Septem and Starling and Minx. Pretty cool. But yeah, these were if the Kickstarter project got more purchases, then these would be I don't know what you call it. I'm not familiar with Kickstarter that much. Can't come up with the word. So here we got the Starling. Let me just take them out. Starling, written by Leon Verhoeven and art by Dodi Eka, I think he's called. Yeah, Dodi Eka. I've seen a review of this comic. It's somewhat violent. There's a little bit of gore in it. But of course, I did it for Septem with the regular issue and the variant by Romano Molenaar, which is a Dutch artist, I think. Might be Belgian, but I think he's Dutch. So that's very cool. I've heard some news about orders coming in damaged, but that's not the case with this shipment, luckily. I'm not going to browse through all of it because I just want to experience the story as it's supposed to be read. No spoilers and stuff, but yeah, very happy with them. They look in good shape, so that's very cool. But like I said, I also ordered a hardcover, which is not inside this package, so I'm gonna have to contact the publisher and see what's up with that. So very cool. André, jongen, ik ga hem lezen en ja, ik ga er denk ik ook iets van een review van maken. Very cool, very excited about this. And then we have the package which came from Spain, I think. Might be Portugal, but I think it was Spain. Let me see if I can see it on there. Yeah, Spain. So that always takes a little bit because they use their local courier, which has an alliance with the Dutch courier. So that takes a while for it to actually arrive. Of course, I had the 11 boxes coming in, which was on my radar, and this one sort of dropped off my radar, and it came in, and I was like, oh yeah, shit, I ordered that as well. So very excited about this. I contacted the seller, and he told me, well, I don't really know anything about comics, so I hope they're good issues and you're happy with them. So I told him, well, I'm gonna do an unboxing, so it might take a couple of days for me to unbox it, but I will let you know. So it came in sort of a magazine type packaging with bubble wrap around it, so I guess that's good enough. So it came in like this. Comics is what it says on there. Some bubble wrap on the inside, so that's all well protected. The package felt pretty sturdy when it came in. That's not the case anymore now because of this falling apart. But the comics probably came in the way they were supposed to come in. And it's a variety of different series. let me just see if I can figure out. Yeah, so let me see where the one is which piqued my interest. I don't see it in here right now, so I guess I'll just go through them one by one. Of course, I judge them by the picture, so you don't know if there's any water damage on it or whatever, but they look in pretty good shape. Maybe a little bit of discoloration, but that's normal for issues for comics. I think this is from mid-70s somewhere, so let me just see. Yeah, 1976, so for a comic that old, it looks pretty damn good. So I'm very happy with that. I don't have the original Warlock stories, any issues, so these are very nice to have. Issue number 13 and issue number 12. This one has a little bit of spine ticks. Other than that, it looks fine. Then we have a Marvel Spotlight on the Star-Lord, issue number 6. Astonishing Tales featuring Deathlock the Demolisher. Regular viewers know I have a thing for Deathlock, so this was a cool extra bonus on the issue which I actually got triggered by. So then we have a Detective Comics issue number 479. This is probably my oldest now, my oldest Detective Comics. Pretty cool, 2 stories in there. Pretty cool. Then we have another Astonishing Tales issue number 35. This was issue number 36, so it's a follow-up story. Pretty cool. Astonishing Tales. And another one, issue number 31. Then we go back to the Warlock series. And these comics are looking really good shape. Oh, this is the one which I got triggered by, so I'm very happy to have these. But all the other comics are pretty cool as well. I guess I got a double in there, issue number 15. Both the newsstand varieties. Issue number 15, so that goes underneath here. So yeah, this one, I missed out on it when I saw it come by earlier, but I got it now, which is very cool. Yeah, very cool. I'm not familiar with the story at all, so it's all new to me. But very happy with this, and it looks in damn good shape. So yeah, that's very cool. Then we have a fantasy masterpiece starring the Silver Surfer, issue number 9, and a Batman issue number 433. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I already have this one, but I don't think it's in the same shape as this one is. So then we have another Astonishing Tales featuring Deathlock, issue number 34, and issue number 25. And this one might just be his first appearance, I'm not sure about that. A little bit of spine ticks. This one looks really good again, like 3 spine ticks or something like that. So that's number 34 and 25. Then we have a series Marvel premiere, and with the character I'm not familiar with, The Mark of Cain, issue numbers 33 and 34. Doesn't oh, it's Solomon Kane, okay. Doesn't appeal to me that much. I'm not familiar with these characters, so they are still part of the Marvel premiere series, so that's cool to have. Then we have another Strange Tales featuring Warlock. cool, done by Jim Starlin. With the Megas. Pretty cool. Another Marvel Premiere issue number 32. So that goes along with these. And then we have from Charlton Comics Doomsday +1 issue number 4. It's apparently a John Byrne cover. And the interior pages are John Byrne as well. Not familiar with this series at all. I don't know what to expect of it. John Byrne's art is pretty much always pretty solid, so looks pretty old. Yeah, 1976 as well. Pretty cool. Another Marvel Spotlight, issue number 7. Featuring the Star-Lord. So we got issue number 6 and 7 here. Another Detective Comics. Issue number 480. So that's a follow-up comic to the earlier Detective Comics. Yeah, these are most likely the oldest ones that are in my collection now. Pretty cool. Then we have another Warlock, issue number 14. So 12, 13, 14 and 15. Then we have a DC special, presents the Green Lantern. And this one looks a little bit jacked up. The spine is square bound, but it's squished flat, so that looks pretty weird. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Green Lantern that much, but I think this one is I think it's original, but it might be a reprint. It was printed in 1976. It's a little busted up, but it's probably still pretty somewhat rare, so it's pretty cool. And then the last bag contains a Warlock issue number 9, 10, and 11. So from Warlock we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 2 times issue number 15. Then we have Astonishing Tales 25, 31, 34, 35, and 36, all featuring Deathlock. We got some Marvel premieres, issue number 32, 33, and 34. Fantasy Masterpieces. Strange Tales, issue number 181. And 2 Marvel Spotlights, issue number 6 and issue number 7. Featuring the original Star-Lord. And then we have the Green Lantern, 2 Detective Comics, the Doomsday one, a Batman, and the one I basically did it all for, which is the Avengers. All these comics for like the age, how old they are, they look in really good shape, so I'm very happy with this. It's a very nice stack, so that's very cool. And the 4 issues, 3 Novas and 1 Wolverine Weapon X from Jan Martijn. And then we have the Reboot comics, 2 Septems and the Starling. Very cool, very happy with this. Pretty cool boxes. I want to thank you guys for joining me in this unboxing video. And well, this should actually really be it for comics for the time being. And yeah, I'm just gonna go and unbox the Transformer right there. But that's gonna be a separate video. So thank you guys for joining me, and see you guys for the next video. Later!